Welcome to SWA Studio. Call me Obiba Mamiti. I'm your host for today. And today with me here is a very gentleman who is a fashion designer. Before I introduce my guest, let's go for a quick commercial break. When we come back, I'll introduce him to you. Thank you. Hello, viewers. Welcome back from that short commercial break. As I said earlier on, I said today in the studio, we have a very handsome gentleman who is a fashion designer. He goes by the name ADEPA. We are going to ask him what inspiration he got. That's why he became that fashion designer. So let's go straight to him. ADEPA, is that the name?
Yeah, you're right. That's the name of the brand. Yeah, but my name is Robert Ajiman, and then Brakweku for short.
So welcome to SWA Studio.
Thank you very much. It's a privilege to be here.
How is everything going on?
We managing. I can't say everything is perfect, but it's still sailing through.
Okay. So, do you understand fashion? What is fashion? When we say fashion, what is fashion? We'll get to know the answers from ADEPA, the brand name ADEPA. So, before then, ADEPA, who is ADEPA? When we say ADEPA, who is ADEPA?
Okay, all right. So it's ADEPA WEAR for the brand. It's a clothing line that deals in male and female garments for all occasions. Yeah, for your weddings, for funerals, birthday parties, photos, everything like we do for male and female. So the brand is ADEPA WEAR, because we believe in good things. We believe that every good and perfect gifts come from God, and it's ADEPA. If we say ADEPA in our local language, that means something that is good, yeah, and appreciated. Yeah. So that's the inspiration behind the brand ADEPA WEAR.
Okay. Then you have to give us your name, where you schooled, at least something brief. We want to know who ADEPA is. ADEPA WEAR. We want to know who ADEPA WEAR is.
All right, so great. As I mentioned earlier, my name is Robert Kweku Ajiman. Okay. So basic school, I was in Novel School Complex. Yeah, that's where I had my basic school from primary through to GHS 3, and then I was done there. And then SHS, I was in the Volta region. I happened to be in Soga School, Soga Senior High School. Yeah, and one of the best schools in Ghana. Yes, I mean that's one of the best. No, the best school in Ghana. Yeah. All right, and then it was a great year there. I studied business, and then yeah, so that's basically what I did in school from primary through to SHS.
So, back in school, were you interested in that clothing and then that fashion stuff? Or when we say someone is a fashion designer, who is a fashion designer? Who is a designer? What is fashion?
Okay, great. Fashion is basically a lifestyle. It's a way of life. You can't put a word to it that this is fashion. Okay, so it's just a lifestyle. When we say a fashion designer, someone who creates a fashion style, or someone who creates a trend. Yeah, that's a fashion design. So you create it yourself. Probably it could be in existence and you just pick it and then touch something to it. That's a fashion designer. Yep. So, but in school I didn't do anything related to fashion. I just loved and admired fashion. Yeah. So I was like, okay, after school, let me just try something. Let me delve into fashion and then see. Yep. So after school, I tried a few things around. Went to apprenticeship for basically a year, and then I stopped. Did some few challenges I was facing, so I stopped. But along the line, I felt like the zeal was there, the interest was still there, so I had to pursue it. And then I needed to learn a skill, like upgrade it. So I had to enroll in York City Fashion Academy. Yes, which I graduated in 2022. Yeah, but before then I was in the fashion business, and then that was it.
You were not interested in you were interested in fashion, but you didn't learn anything fashion back in school. Let's say SHS, you didn't learn anything fashion. So that is about ADEPA WEAR. That's the brand, ADEPA WEAR. Okay, was there any challenges? Did you face any challenges? Your mom or your dad, did they agree when you were like, no, I want to do fashion?
All right. So my mom has been very supportive with me delving into this fashion world. I remember when I was done with SHS, I was trying my hand on some few things here and there, and then she was like, she noticed that I love this trend and stuff. So would I love to go into apprenticeship or try it out? I was like, oh yeah, why not? I mean, basically, I wasn't really interested in the university stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I had to delve into that. So she started the whole thing. She gave me the whole go ahead. So she's been supportive since they want to date. Yeah, and she's still.
Okay, so mommy, God bless you for the idea. So SHS, what did you learn? Apart from you being interested in fashion, what else were you able to do back in school? Maybe someone would be like, aside that fashion or aside this, I wanted to be a doctor or something. What was your idea or your passion?
Okay, so the whole thing was to be a child accountant. I started business and then I loved accounting. So my whole thing when I was in school, I was like, yo, I'm at school, Charlie, tertiary. Let's go and do accounting. Let's chatter and then let's become some big time accountants. But I'm like, yo, I'm not coming to finish. And then like the whole challenge and all that. And then home wasn't that firm. You get it. So I just had to build something for myself. Yes.
So the support was coming from your mom. What about your friends? Were they, some friend will be like, no, why not the banging? And then you wanted to do something else. No, in Sanwe Juma, you try to get what I'm.
Yeah, I get the whole thing, the whole stereotype about Sanui Juma, if I could say. Um, my friends, some of them knew that I love fashion. Okay, some of them knew that but some were surprised when they heard that Robert Farmer, like, yo, Charlie, if you did business class, like, what's up? I'm like, oh nah, Charlie, this is what I want to do. Like, yeah, not as if say we are throwing the business whole aside, but we would build on it. But this is what I want to do for now. Till date, some friends like call me. I work for them. They are like, I still can't put a finger to it that you did this for me. I'm like, yo, this is like accept reality now. Yeah. So they've been very supportive. Honestly, they were my first clients when I started. Yeah, my friends, those around me. Some came. I had some few challenges, getting some few bits wrong, and then yeah, some of them will come. You, oh, I did the thing. I want this, but they've been supportive. Yeah.
Should I say now you are perfect or something?
Perfection. We still building on it. I don't want to be over complacent and say I'm perfect. Nah, we learn day in and day out. There are new trends day in and day out. There are new styles. So we always have to learn till you get to a pinnacle. Yeah. So that's it.
So how many shows have you showcased your designs?
Um. So honestly, after school, York City Fashion Academy, that was where I got the privilege to do my first showcase. During our graduation, I had to present my project work, and then after school, I had the opportunity to be the magazine reality show, which I was very privileged to be on. Yes, and then I featured there too. So that was like my first show after school. Yeah.
Your first show after school. So going into the fashion, do you have trainees? Do you have people that you train? Do you have workers, maybe apprentices and other staff? Do you have people you work with?
All right. So currently, I have a few people who are interested in learning. Okay. So they come around once in a while, and then I teach them a thing or two. But they are not like my permanent apprentices yet. Yeah. But they work, so they come around as it when they have the time, and then I willingly teach them whatever they want to learn. Yeah.
So why did you apply to showcase at this year's Accra Music and then Fashion?
Okay. So after my first showcase, um, at the magazine reality show 2022. I felt like it was a great platform. It was a great platform. At least challenging. It's taking you out of your comfort zone. So when there was an opening this year for designers to come on board, I was privileged to, apply, and then I was picked on board to show. And I think it's a great platform for me, since it's fashion related, it's entertainment related, it's music related. I think it's a stepping stone that we build on. And then that platform is really good, thanks to my boss, Kojo Swat out there. He gave me the platform. He 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 got so much trust in me that he thought, okay, yeah, let's put this guy on, and then it will be a great show.
There, talking about your first show, how was it? Was there any challenge from there? Did you get people to, with the shows, you have to get people to come close and then be watching whatever you are doing. Did you get such people? Were people loving whatever you were doing or you did over there?
Okay, yes, I could say people loved it, since people were there to experience the whole show. I think it was great. We had other designers on board. That's what I loved. Other designers were on board, and it was quite interesting. Like, people loved it. People came up with different creative ideas, which were very very inspiring, very daring, and then yeah. So I think people loved it. Some few calls came after the show. Yo, I saw you on this show. Can you do this for me? ABC. Like, it was very great. And you also got the time to network with other people. Yeah.
What are your expectations for this year's Accra music and then fashion show? What are your expectations?
Okay, so as the name says, Accra Music and Fashion Show. I'm not expecting anything less than so I say perfection. Okay, and knowing this production, I could say I can trust a perfect show.
Heaven. Wow. Then I don't have to miss it because I don't want to miss heaven. So, are you going to advise the youth out there to go into fashion, even if they don't love fashion? Are you going to advise them to go into fashion?
Okay, I would say um, not full advice, but life is always a discovery. I didn't know that I would be here. Okay, so moving forward, I remember when I was somewhere in prime, told me I'll become a tailor or a fashion designer. I would say no. But moving forward, you discover yourself when you venture into it, and then you be like, oh, whoa, like, it comes natural, it comes easy. So, what I would say is every youth out there shouldn't be too comfortable with whatever they are doing. Try something new. Try to discover yourself, and then you'll still find that one thing that suits you. If it's fashion, if it's um, apparels you want to do, if it's makeup, cosmetology, if it's hairstyles, everything you want to do related to handiworks, just delve into it. Yeah.
So, with the fashion, you do both male and then female. Does it pay? Does it pay? Does fashion pay?
Yes, fashion pays.
How?
Um, it's a product you are selling. Okay. So we have other products out there that people will choose product A over product B. Depending on how you present it, how you brand it, how you package it. So fashion sells. There are great fashion designers out there that are making millions of dollars every week, and then they are still in business. It's from the beginning you think that, oh, it's not paying, but when you get to a certain pinnacle, like when you are growing, and then you invest into it. So whatever you invest in it into, you would rip out of it. So fashion pays. Every venture that you are serious about, it pays off eventually.
So, fashion pays. Every event that you are special with, it pays off. Um, where are you located? In case we want to come and then do one or two things from you. Where are you located?
All right, so I'm in Ashaiman, Middle East, yeah, to be precise, Annan Street. Yeah, so that's where I'm based for now. Yeah.
The shop's name is ADEPA WEAR. Okay. Middle East, Annan Street. ADEPA WEAR is located at Middle East, Annan Street. That's where ADEPA WEAR is located at. ADEPA. So now we are done with you. But is there any advice to the youth? Should they go in for handiworks and leave their monthly salaries and other stuff? Is that what do you want to tell them?
Doesn't leave that monthly salary. Okay, so honestly, what I want to say to every youth out there, every young boy, every young girl coming up, pursue whatever you want to do. Like, put your marks into it. Make every maximum effort to make it work, and it will definitely work. People are also into the monthly salary thing, and then it's working for them. But all I want to say is like, don't get too comfortable with where you are. Delve into stuff, challenge yourself, opening up to learn new things, and then you'll be surprised that something you didn't even think of doing like would come to you naturally. Yeah. So they shouldn't be just comfort. They shouldn't be complacent. Like, yo, I'm here, I'm okay. I'm taking 1,000, I'm taking 2,000, I'm taking 3,000 a month. It's okay. If you have the opportunity to learn something, learn it. Yeah, a trade will never leave you. It will still be with you wherever you go.
So at the power, the fashion designer said, do what you love or do what you are interested most in.
Everyone out there supporting the brand. I really appreciate every little effort that is being made to support the brand. Every entertainer out there, every blogger out there, every single client of ADEPA WEAR, I'm saying I'm very grateful to you. Let's keep pushing the brand, and then we'll get there together.
Lovely viewers, that's the end of our show. Call me Obiba Mamiti, your host for today. Thank you.